Snowflakes and Scissors. This is a realistic fiction story. As you listen to this story, try to figure out who is the narrator. What is the main problem in the story? Let me just say that I hate folding paper. In class, when the teacher shows us how to fold a piece of paper to make a chart or something, I am always the one who folds it backwards. My mom once bought me a special pack of origami paper. I wrecked every single piece just trying to make a simple paper crane. So I wasn't thrilled with my homework assignment. I have 10 different links posted on our class blog, my teacher said. Each of them shows a different way to make a paper snowflake. For homework, choose one of the links, follow the directions, and bring in your creation to share. I got started as soon as I got home from school. I knew that this assignment might take all night. I sat at the kitchen table with my tablet, scrolling through the links and checking them out. A stack of paper sat beside me, along with 2 pairs of scissors. "What are you doing?" my older sister asked. She had come in to get a snack. "I'm trying to make a paper snowflake," I said. "Don't laugh." She did laugh, of course. "It's not that hard, Devin," she said. "Here, let's use my laptop so we can see better." Quickly, she went to my teacher's blog and followed a link. "Ooh, a video. Let's watch it full screen." Kayla and I watched the video. The woman who was giving directions went fast, but it didn't seem too hard. "Let's try it," Kayla said, picking up a piece of paper and some scissors. 5 tries later, we were surrounded by tiny bits of paper and oddly shaped, impossible snowflakes. "Oh, why can't you just make an origami snowball?" Kayla said in frustration, crumpling up a piece of paper into a ball. "You'll need to get that cleaned up for dinner," my grandmother said, coming in. "Oh, okay, Gran," Kayla responded loudly. She quickly picked up the paper, scooped up her laptop, and disappeared in a flash. Kayla and Gran do not get along well. I went back to looking at the small images on my tablet. I sighed and started to try another link. My grandmother came over to the table. I saw her out of the corner of my eye and guessed that she was cleaning up our paper mess. She cleans a lot. Gran had only been living with us for 3 months. Honestly, I still don't really know her all that well. She used to live in an impossibly neat house on the other side of the country, and we only saw her at holidays. I had to be extra careful when we visited her. Dad always warned us not to make a mess. Now that Gran lived at our house, the kitchen had become her domain. She cleaned and cooked, but didn't talk much. Mom said it would take her time to adjust to living at our, impossibly messy, house. "That's not the way to do it, Devin," Gran said suddenly. I looked up from my tablet in surprise. "You need a doily. I'll get you one." I frowned as she left. I didn't know what a doily was. Probably some kind of cleaning supply. Gran came back in a moment later, carrying a faded old gift box. "When we made these in school, we always used doilies," she said. "Look." She opened the box and held up a round piece of paper with fancy cuts all along the edge. "It looks like a snowflake already," I said. "Not quite," Gran said. "Here, take this one." She handed me a doily. I turned it over in my hands. It felt weird and old. "Now we fold." She demonstrated how to fold the doily into 3 sections. "You have to overlap them," she told me. That's what I'd been doing wrong. "How did you learn how to do this?" I asked. "We used to make them all the time in school," Gran said. "It's called Scherenschnitte. There are lots of different patterns that we used." Scherenschnitte? It's a German word. It means scissor cuts. Now you just make some fancy cuts and here you are, a snowflake. I unfolded mine, expecting it to fall apart into a million pieces. But it didn't. It looked like an actual snowflake. Finally! Gran smiled. She didn't seem to mind all of the paper clippings on the table. A movement from the other side of the room attracted my attention. I looked up and saw Kayla with her phone. "Show me again, Gran," I said. "Kayla's recording us." So that's how, instead of just sharing a paper snowflake with my class, I got to show them the video of Gran and me making snowflakes together. Even better, though, I helped Gran adjust a little bit to living at our house by sharing a snowflake and scissors mess. Did you figure out the name of the narrator? Here it is. The narrator in this story is named Devin. In a first-person story, readers need to look at the dialogue to figure out the narrator's name. Did you figure out the main problem? Devin has to make a paper snowflake for school, but he doesn't know how to do it. Luckily, his gran helps him to figure it out.